Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ummi Nurhasanah with ID number A12121067 and I'm from class B. Alright, in here I will explain the material from first meeting until seventh meeting. First meeting and second meeting explain about semantics and pragmatics. Semantics and pragmatics are two branches of linguistics that study meaning. Semantics is concerned with the literal meaning of words and sentences, while pragmatics is what the speaker means in different contexts. Pragmatics studies meaning within context and how it is affected by factors such as tone, gesture, and social context. For the example, the first example is when I asked the restaurant manager, "Hi, do you have any tables free this Saturday?" And the restaurant manager say, "Yes, we do." And what happened in semantic and pragmatics? In semantically, you ask if they had any tables and they gave you a literal answer. However, when we engage pragmatics, it can be inferred that you want to reserve a table for this Saturday. And the second example is when I say, "It is cool in here, isn't it?" In semantics, the speaker is asking for confirmation that the room is cool. But in pragmatics, from a pragmatist perspective, there may be another meaning associated with this question. For example, I, as the speaker, may be hinting that I want the window closed. And in here, the context would make this clear. The third meeting is about the importance of studying semantics. Semantics is a study about meaning. Studying semantics is important because it helps us understand the meaning of words, phrases, and language structures. Semantic knowledge is crucial for effective communication as it allows individuals to convey and interpret information accurately. Additionally, semantics plays a key role in various fields such as linguistics, philosophy, computer science, and communication studies. It enables a deeper comprehension of language nuances, helps in language processing tasks, and contributes to the development of artificial intelligence and natural language processing systems. Overall, semantics is fundamental to the richness and precision of human language. And fourth meeting is about word meaning, sentence meaning, and utterance meaning. Word meaning and sentence meaning are interconnected aspects of semantics that contribute to the overall meaning conveyed by language. Word meaning focuses on the meaning of individual words, while sentence meaning deals with the meaning conveyed by a group of words that form a complete thought. Both are influenced by context and contribute to the overall meaning conveyed by language. For the example, the cat sat on the mat. In word meaning, there is a definite article indicating specificity, and cat is a noun referring to a domesticated mammal, and sat is a verb indicating an action performed by the subject, and on is preposition indicating location, and there is a definite article indicating specificity, and mat is a noun referring to a floor covering. And the sentence meaning, the sentence conveys the meaning that a cat is resting on a mat. The meaning is conveyed by the relationship between the words, where the subject cat performs the action set on the object mat. And utterance meaning. Utterance meaning within the realm of pragmatics goes beyond the mere information conveyed by the words in a sentence. It encompasses the communicative intent or speaker meaning that is context dependent and involves inference rather than simple decoding. For the example is the first, the man killed the dog, and the second is the man didn't kill the dog. Despite only one word being different between the two sentences, the conveyed meanings are starkly contrasting. This example highlights how subtle changes in an utterance can lead to significant shift in the meaning, emphasizing the importance of understanding not just the words used but also the context and intention behind the utterance to grasp its full meaning pragmatically. And fifth meeting is about studying meaning. Studying meaning in semantics helps us understand how words and sentences convey specific ideas, like knowing that dog refers to a furry animal and cat to a smaller one. Meanwhile, pragmatics helps us understand how language is used in real-life situations, like realizing that "could you pass the salt?" is not just a question, but also a polite way of asking someone to pass the salt. It is about grasping the unspoken rules and intention behind what people say, like recognizing when someone makes a promise or implies something without directly saying it. Together, semantics and pragmatics teach us how language works both in structure and in context, making it easier to communicate and understand others. And the sixth meeting is about synonyms, complementaries, antonyms, converses, adjective meanings, and sense relations. The first is synonyms. Synonyms are words that have the same or nearly the same meaning as another word. For example, happy and joyful are synonyms for the word content. And the next is complementaries. Complementaries are two or more things that are considered together because they are necessary for each other. They are not necessarily the same, but they work together to create a complete whole. For example, the words yin and yang are complementaries in Chinese philosophy, representing two opposing forces that are necessary for balance. And the next is antonyms. Antonyms are words that have opposite meanings. For example, hot and cold are antonyms for the word temperature. And the next is converses. Converses are statements that are formed by interchanging the hypothesis and conclusion of a given statement. For example, if the statement is, if it is raining, then the streets are wet. The converse would be, if the streets are wet, then it is raining. Adjective meanings and sense relations. Adjective meanings and sense relations are connected in several ways. Adjectives are words that modify or describe nouns, and their meanings often depend on the context in which they are used. Sense relations, on the other hand, refer to the connections between words based on their meanings. Adjective meanings and sense relations are closely connected in the study of linguistic semantics. These meanings can be understood in terms of various sense relations, which are the relationship between the meanings of words. And the last meeting, or the seventh meeting, is about adjective meanings. The meanings of adjective involves explaining meanings by establishing a limited set of connection between the sense of words. It introduces and exemplifies four sense relationships: synonyms, complementarity, antonym, and converseness. In the process of semantic description, entailments between sentences serve as evidence for this sense relationship among words. Conversely, the sense relationship identified in a semantic description indicate the potential entailments of words. Formal semantics employs meaning postulated to convey this information. The concept of gradability, which applies to antonyms but not to complementaries, is clarified. Additionally, it is noted that the modification of nouns by adjectives cannot be fully explained solely in terms of the overlap of sets denoted by the words. Alright, that's all for my explanation. I do apologize if I have mistake, and thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.